I really enjoyed Sleepy Time Tom. This is another one of those Tom and Jerry cartoons that, from the title alone, it didn't ring any bells, and then I started watching it, and bits of it started to come back to me. It's definitely one that I remembered in part from my childhood, and I'm not surprised. It starts off with a bunch of cats singing and having a good time walking home completely inebriated. And Tom, having obviously spent a night out on the town, wants to go straight to bed. But Mummy Two Shoes is kind of livid that Tom hasn't been there to fend off the mouse and protect her from Jerry. So she demands that Tom stays up to make sure Jerry doesn't get up to mischief. And Tom has to do everything he can to try and stay awake unless he wants to feel the wrath of Mammy Two Shoes. And what follows is Tom trying all kinds of things. There's a fantastic bit of animation where he drinks several vats of coffee, and I was going to say we can see it sloshing around in him, but we can sense it sloshing around in him, and I think it looks absolutely fantastic. His bleary eyes look amazing. They're bloodshot and dark and definitely wanting to go to sleep. You can see his eyelids are struggling to stay open. I think they've done a fantastic job with animating that. I think it looks brilliant. There's a great use of music, great use of sound effects. Jerry obviously does everything he can to try and encourage Tom to go to sleep. So I think they both have great roles in this, which sounds obvious, but there are certain ones where I feel like Jerry is more interesting or Tom might be more interesting, but this one I think it was pretty much a 50-50 split, maybe 60-40 to the way it was animated, because Tom definitely has some brilliant animations about him with his eyes and the way he's moving and his mannerisms. I really thoroughly enjoyed it. I didn't think Sleepy Time Tom was one of my childhood favourites because, as I said, I couldn't remember it, but there were definitely things about it that came back to me that I remember loving and still really enjoyed. If you're a fan of Tom and Jerry and you haven't seen Sleepy Time Tom, the song at the beginning will be addictive and you will continue to sing it for a while afterwards, but it's definitely worth checking out. I'm pretty confident it's one that you'll really enjoy.